What's some of what's going on here today?
This is what it's all about. We're getting in the stream and we're gonna collect some data in various forms. We're looking for biological creatures which indicate water quality by who can survive in this habitat, and evaluating some water quality chemistry and checking a physical feature, which is the flow of the river.
Students been able to come out to Stony Creek and Otter Creek and other areas, and that they get to know the stream health. They see the stream as a living entity of our ecosystems around here.
How students can check their local stream is by collecting and measuring and assessing the water quality and habitat information.
Humans impact water quality by road and sidewalk storm drains and oil leaks like car leaks, and putting garbage like in the streams, and fertilizer.
We are responsible for protecting Stony Creek because hundreds of miles of streams aren't checked normally.
Biodiversity is a variety of life of many different living things, indicated of health of the ecosystem.
To collect BMIs, you need to rub rocks, undercut banks, dislodge them, and then capture them in nets.
I like being able to find the critters and the invertebrates in the creek, and I like that we can work as a team to find these critters and invertebrates, and I like that we can find the unusual qualities of the creek and see how well the critters have tolerance to pollution.
We collect BMIs because they have different tolerances to pollution, so they can indicate stream health.
BMIs, benthic means that they live at the bottom of a sea or a stream. Macro means that we can see them without a microscope, and invertebrates means that they don't have a backbone.
I identify them by using pictures and descriptions.
I identify the habitat by using bottom substrate, bank erosion, and shade and land use around the creek.
The temperature of the stream affects stream health because when there is colder water, that means there's higher levels of dissolved oxygen, which is really needed by some animals. And to keep the stream cold, there's a bunch of trees surrounding it, which blocks out the sun.
They conduct time trials. You measure out 10 feet, float that 10 feet. You take 3 time trials on average.
Chemicals we test for are nitrates, phosphates, pH, dissolved oxygen, turbidity, and temperature.
So the chemicals that react with our creek water in here cause this to happen, right? You see a color change, and there's also some solid material. I'll walk around so you guys can see it. When these tablets dissolve completely, so you can't see any solid material anymore, then we have to start a 5-minute timer. So that's gonna change color based on how much oxygen is in here. So just be extra careful with this one. And oxygen is sensitive to temperature, so try to hold it by the cap when you're inverting, okay?
High dissolved oxygen levels are important because some of the BMIs require them, and if there isn't enough, or if they aren't high enough, then it will reduce biodiversity.
Too much of these compounds leads to too much algae growth, and algae changes the habitat and reduces the amount of oxygen in the water when it dies and is broken down by bacteria.
You're gonna hold it in the water so it helps you wash it off, and it's gonna get caught in the net, right? Tiana, awesome job. Okay, let's set you guys up over here.